The Three Little Dinosaurs. Our story begins one fine spring day when our three little dinosaurs, Zach, Jack, and Michael, were just getting home. As they hopped up to the house, they noticed their mama was not looking very happy.
Kids, the day has finally come for you to be out on your own. Remember to build those homes strong so the big bad T-Rex can't have you for a snack.
Okay, Ma, we know. That old T-Rex hasn't got a chance at eating us.
And so the three little dinosaurs set off to build their homes. As they were walking, Michael saw a giant pile of leaves and said,
"Well, I'm in luck. That's a nice pile of comfy leaves all ready for me to build my house with. And the best part is that I'll be done in time for lunch."
Jack and Zach kept going when Jack spotted a nice pile of sticks.
Well, what have we got here? Some sticks just waiting to be built into my house.
Jack, are you sure those will be tough enough? Mama said...
Of course they'll be tough enough, Zach. That old T-Rex will take one look at my house and turn right back around because he hasn't got a chance.
Okay, if you're sure.
Zach kept searching for something tough to build his house with. Zach came across a pile of feathers.
Too weak.
He came across a pile of garbage.
Ew, too smelly.
Finally, Zach found a big pile of gray stones.
Wow, what a find. These stones will be very strong and tough. Oh boy, they're so heavy. This is going to take a long time.
So Zach started his house, but it was going to take him much longer than his brothers to build. Speaking of his brothers, we'd better check on them. Michael, how's the house coming along?
Great, I'm nearly done, which is good because it's almost lunchtime and I'm starving.
You're almost done already?
Yeah, it turns out leaves are pretty easy to build with because they're so light.
And so Michael finished his house of leaves in time to cook a nice lunch. His house did look mighty nice from the outside. Time to check on Jack. Jack, how's that house of sticks coming along?
It's hard work, but I should finish up today. Then I'll have plenty of time to play games all week.
Are those sticks going to hold up if that big bad T-Rex comes along?
Of course they are. It'd take a tornado to tear this house down.
It does look fancy. Good luck, Jack. Time to check on Zach. Howdy, Zach. How's the house coming along?
Hi, Tex. Moving all these heavy stones sure is slow, but nothing's going to move this house once I'm finished.
That's the spirit. Keep on going, Zach. You can do it. And so Zach worked and worked and worked the whole week until his house was finally finished too. After their homes were finished, it wasn't too long until Michael had a visitor at his door. Can you guess who it was? That's right. The big bad T-Rex knocked on the door and said,
Little Dino, let me in."
Not by the spikes on my taily tail.
"Then I'll growl, and I'll roar, and I'll blow your house down."
Lucky for Michael, the leaves floated around in the air, and the big bad T-Rex didn't see that Michael ran away to his brother Jack's house.
"Hey, where'd you go, little dino? You get back here so I can gobble you up for my snack."
Jack, it's me, Michael. Let me in. The big bad T-Rex blew my house down. You can stay here with me until we build you a better house. That old T-Rex can't blow this house down. No siree.
Pretty soon, the T-Rex followed Michael's scent to Jack's house.
Little dinos, let me in.
Not by the spikes on my tail tail.
Then I'll growl, and I'll roar, and I'll blow your house down.
But nothing happened.
Then I'll growl, and I'll roar, and I'll blow your house down.
You can growl and roar and blow all you want, but you won't ever knock this house down.
Then I'll thump, and I'll jump, and I'll knock your house to the ground.
The ground shook and the house's sticks fell to the ground. Lucky for Jack and Michael, when the stick house fell down and the whole heap of dirt flew into the air, they were able to escape to their brother's house.
Hey, where'd you go, little dinos? You get back here so I can gobble both of you up for my snack.
Zach, it's us. Let us in. The big bad T-Rex destroyed both of our houses.
Hurry in, you can stay with me. Hopefully I built this house strong enough that he can't get in.
Pretty soon, the T-Rex sniffed his way to Zach's house.
Oh, goody. A 3-for-1 special. I can't wait. Little dinos, let me in.
Not by the spikes on my tail.
Then I'll growl, and I'll roar, and I'll blow your house down.
But nothing happened.
Then I'll thump, and I'll jump, and I'll knock your house to the ground.
But again, nothing happened. The stone house was much stronger than the house made of sticks and the house made of leaves.
Then I'll bash, and I'll smash, and I'll crash your house to the ground.
Nothing that the big bad T-Rex could do would crash the house of stone to the ground. In fact, the big bad T-Rex got so tired trying to destroy the house, he decided to give up on his little dino snack and order some pizza instead.
Yo, can I get 7 pizzas with all the toppings delivered, please?
From that day on, if T-Rex was ever wanting a snack, he called for pizza delivery because knocking down houses was just too much work. And the 3 little dinosaurs lived happily ever after, and so did the big bad T-Rex.
The Three Dinosaurs Gruff. Our story begins with the 3 Triceratops Gruff brothers, who were very happy dinosaurs. They ate grass, chased butterflies, and did flips. Okay, maybe they didn't do flips, but they were happy eating grass. But one day the grass started to run out in their meadow. Little Triceratops Gruff said to his brothers,
Look at all that delicious grass and flowers on the other side of that bridge. Let's go get some of that.
Middle Triceratops Gruff and Great Big Triceratops Gruff agreed, and they made their way over to the bridge. As they reached the bridge, they noticed a horrible, mean Tyrannosaurus Rex guarding the bridge.
Oh no, we can't cross that bridge or we'll be that T-Rex's lunch.
Middle Triceratops Gruff said to his brothers. And so they came up with a plan. Little Triceratops Gruff started to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went his feet on the bridge.
Who is that trip-trapping across my bridge?
Bellowed the horrible, mean Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's just me, Little Triceratops Gruff, crossing to get to the grass on the other side.
Well, I'm going to eat you for my lunch.
Well, that's too bad. I'm small and bony. My brother, Middle Triceratops Gruff, would make a much tastier lunch because he's bigger and fatter than I am.
You're probably right. Okay, you can cross the bridge while I wait to eat your brother instead.
And so Little Triceratops Gruff made it safely across the bridge to eat all the delicious grass and flowers. Next to try to cross the bridge came Middle Triceratops Gruff. Trip, trap, went his feet on the bridge.
Who is that trip-trapping across my bridge?
It's just me, Middle Triceratops Gruff, crossing to get to the grass on the other side.
Well, I'm going to eat you for my lunch.
Well, that's too bad. My brother, Great Big Triceratops Gruff, is much bigger and fatter than I am, and he'd make a much tastier lunch. But if you want to settle for middle old me, then I guess that's your loss.
You're probably right. Okay, you can cross the bridge while I wait to eat your biggest brother instead.
And so Middle Triceratops Gruff made it safely across the bridge to eat all the delicious grass and flowers with Little Triceratops Gruff. Finally, it was Great Big Triceratops Gruff's turn to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went his feet on the bridge.
Who is that trip-trapping across my bridge?
It's just me, Great Big Triceratops Gruff, crossing to get to the grass on the other side.
Well, I know you're the biggest, fattest Triceratops Gruff, and so I'm going to eat you for my lunch.
But as he started to run toward Great Big Triceratops Gruff, he saw just how big this Triceratops was, but it was too late. Great Big Triceratops Gruff hit that T-Rex all the way to Kalamazoo, and then joined his brothers in the meadow of delicious grass and flowers. The three Triceratops Gruff brothers spent the rest of their days happily eating grass, chasing butterflies, and doing flips. Okay, they still couldn't do flips. But they did live happily ever after. Please subscribe for more dinosaur fairy tales. Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad T-Rex. As Little Red Riding Hood was arriving home, her sweet mother was waiting for her.
Grandma's feeling sick. Will you take her this basket to help her feel better?
No problem, Mom.
Remember to stay on the path and don't talk to strangers.
But our Little Red Riding Hood was already on her way and didn't pay attention to her mother's words. As she was skipping along, she saw some beautiful flowers just off the path.
What did Mom say about the path again? Oh well, I'd better pick flowers for Grandma.
And so she left the path picking flowers until she found herself in a large meadow. She didn't see the big bad T-Rex nearby.
Well, hello, little girl. What a lovely day to pick flowers.
I think so too. Well, I think I've got enough flowers. Have a nice day.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
To my grandma's cottage down that path there. She's sick, so I'm bringing her this basket and flowers.
Be careful, I wouldn't want you to run into any strangers.
As Little Red Riding Hood left to go back to the path, the big bad T-Rex rushed ahead to Grandma's house.
Little Red Riding Hood, is that you? Please bring the basket in here.
But once the big bad T-Rex entered her room, he swallowed Grandma up in one big gulp.
Now I'll trick that Little Red Riding Hood and eat her up for dessert.
So the big bad T-Rex got in Grandma's bed, put on Grandma's sleeping hut and glasses, and he didn't even have to wait long for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive.
Grandma, are you here?
In here. In here, my dear.
Wow, you sound awful. Hopefully this basket helps you feel better.
Thanks.
Why, Grandma, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Grandma, what a big nose you have.
The better to smell you with, my dear.
And Grandma, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with, little girl.
Our Little Red Riding Hood let out a scream, but the big bad T-Rex swallowed her up in one giant gulp.
Yep, that was tasty.
Luckily, a strong woodman heard Little Red Riding Hood scream and hurried to the cottage. When he arrived, he saw the big bad T-Rex and snuck up behind him. He grabbed him by the tail, lifted him up, and shook our Little Red Riding Hood and her grandma right out of that T-Rex's belly. Then the woodsman dragged that big bad T-Rex out of town, and they never had problems with T-Rexes again. Please subscribe for more dinosaur fairy tales.
Coming up, will Goldilocks be eaten by a T-Rex? Watch and find out. One spring day, a young girl was skipping through a meadow. Her name was Goldilocks because she had beautiful golden hair. Farther in the woods was a very lovely cottage, and in the cottage were 3 dinosaurs. Papa Rex, Mama Rex, and Baby Rex. They were just sitting down to a nice bowl of porridge.
Porridge? What on earth is porridge?
It just means oatmeal, darling.
But it was too hot to eat, so they decided to go for a walk while it cooled down. Soon, our lovely Goldilocks came upon the dinosaur's cottage.
Ooh, I could really use a rest.
She thought and went up and knocked on the cottage door. When nobody answered, she decided to go inside anyway, which was rather rude of her. When she got inside, she saw the 3 bowls of porridge sitting neatly on the table.
Oatmeal, how exciting. I'd better not let this go to waste.
And she sat down to eat.
Ouch, this giant bowl is too hot. Ew, this floury bowl is too mushy. Yummy. This baby bowl is just right.
Goldilocks ate Baby Rex's entire bowl of porridge.
Yummy! Wow, I'm feeling so full, I'd better find a comfy spot to sit and read my book. This giant chair is too hard. This flowery chair is too soft. This baby chair is just right.
But after a few minutes of reading, the baby chair broke.
Oh no! Maybe I'll find a place to lay down instead.
Goldilocks found a large bedroom with 3 beds.
This big bed looks great. Nope, too hard. Maybe this flowery bed is better. Nope, too soft. Now for this baby bed. Just right.
And so Goldilocks fell asleep quickly in Baby Rex's very comfy bed. Shortly after, guess who returned from their walk? That's right, the Rex family.
Hey, somebody's been eating my porridge.
Oh dear, somebody's been eating my porridge too.
Oh man, somebody's been eating my porridge too, and it's all gone.
I need to sit down.
Wait, somebody's been sitting in my chair.
You're right, and they've been sitting in my chair too.
Oh man, somebody's been sitting in my chair, and now it's broken.
Does anyone hear that noise?
I sure do.
Somebody's been sleeping in my bed.
Somebody's been sleeping in my bed too.
Somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still in it.
Goldilocks woke up, saw the three dinosaurs, and screamed. Then she bolted from the house as fast as she could. The next day, she felt so bad about breaking the chair and eating the oatmeal that she brought Baby Rex a new chair and a chocolatey treat. From then on, Goldilocks never went into a house without asking first. Please subscribe for more dinosaur fairy tales.